Additional Director of Medical Education, our revered Principal, Dr. Putta Srinivas Garu, beloved Faculty Advisor, Dr. Pariplavi Garu, Honorable Delegates attending OSMECON, faculty and my dear OSMECONs, we warmly welcome you all to the inaugural ceremony of OSMECON 2013. Great dreams of great dreamers.
Of divinity and of wisdom, we now request our honorable guest to light the symbolic lamp.
Photographer down, hello. Photographer.
Photographer, 70.
Let us start the program.
भजे हम वातापि गणपतिं भजे हम वातापि गणपतिं भजे हम वारणास्यं वरप्रदं श्रीवारणास्यं वरप्रदरणं भूतभौतिकप्रपञ्चभरणं भूतादिशं सेवितचरणं अकारणं विघ्नवारणं वीतरागिणं विनुतयोगिनं विश्वकारणं विघ्नवारणं गापगपनि पगति सरि गरि सनि गरि सनि नि सरि सरि गप गपनि पनि सरि गरि सनि रि सनि पस भजे हम श्रीवातापि गणपतिं भजे
His Excellency Dr. Kalam sir, most distinguished dignitaries on the dais, very distinguished dignitaries of the dais, guests, ladies and gentlemen, delegates to OSMECON, my dear students. When it started in 2010 at Osmania Medical College, OSMECON was the first of its kind seminar. It has now grown in its scope and reach and has attained a national identity of its own. It has even become a trendsetter. The breaking down of various academic and geographical barriers over the globe necessitates that our students be able to cope at a global level on all fronts. Our teaching in medical colleges has been a little deficient in the area of the teaching of research methodologies and the pursuit of research. It is a well-accepted fact that continuing research contributes to effective healthcare and the practice of evidence-based medicine. It also reduces the gap between the theory and practice It improves learning skills, soft skills, leads to clarity and analysis of all information that the student is bombarded with, and helps the medical student discover his true aptitude and choose a future career as either a clinician or a physician researcher or an academician. And most importantly, it fosters the team spirit in professional and personal lives. Medical schools have by and large not been able to deliver here for various reasons, chiefly a lack of awareness, lack of time, and lack of faculty trained in this area. The students of Osmania Medical College have taken it on themselves to face the problem head-on and initiate solutions. I commend the efforts of all the students of this college, right from the batch of 2010, which started with Sai Prasad and his team, to the present batch, and pray that the legacy that they are passing on will bloom and will retain its purity of purpose. May the Almighty shower His blessings on all of us over here. Thank you very much, sir.
Osmania Medical College, Koti.
The rocket man, the president,
Abdul Kalam,
the inspiration to generations of Indians, His Excellency Sri APJ Kalam Garu, the Principal Secretary, Medical Health Sri L. Subramaniam Garu, DME Sri Shantarao Garu, and Representative Dr. Venkatesh Garu, the coordinator of the today's function, Dr. Pariplavi Garu, His Excellency, for accepting our invitation and your dynamic speech will inspire young medical graduates. As alumni, it is my privilege to inform you, sir, that Osmania Medical College, which has got 167 years old history, has contributed very significantly to the development of medical science. And for information, sir, in the history of medical field, it is Osmania General Hospital and Osmania Medical College. The chloroform anesthesia was first time established in 1897, 1886, and safety was established almost 1.5 centuries ago. As a principal, I feel happy to inform that at the latest India Today survey, we the Osmania Medical College has a factual rank of 11th rank in All India survey. And I am very much privileged to inform you, sir, at the present we have a faculty of 574, our bed strength is 7,000, and our OP per day is 5,000 per day, and we have 250 MBBS admissions and 274 PG admissions and the 50 super specialty admissions, which is highest in anywhere in the world. I am very happy to inform you, sir, that only 6 medical colleges in the country does academic activities at MBBS level and undergraduate level. And for last 2 years, we are doing these academic conferences of OSMECON. The purpose is to promote hands-on training on basic life support, neonatal resuscitation, basic surgical skills, and basic optic skills. Sir, we earnestly appeal and expect you to come to this college again. You came to this college in 2008. We expect you to come in the future also, sir. Thank you very much for the patient listening.
Thank you, sir. I now request our Additional Director for Medical Education, Dr. Venkatesh, sir, to address the gathering.
Good morning, everybody. Sri Abdul, I congratulate today your principal for organizing and bringing the beloved student-loving man to Hyderabad and to have an interaction with you. They are very eager, and I congratulate all the students who have taken the pains to organize this function. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I now request Dr. G. Shantarao, Director of Medical Education, to give us a few words.
His Excellency, the former President of Indian Republic, Sri APJ Abdul Kalam ji, Principal Secretary to the Government of Andhra Pradesh, Sri L.V. Subramaniam Garu, and dignitaries on the dais, which include the Additional Director of Medical Education, Venkatesh, the Principal Putta Srinivas Garu of Osmania Medical College, and other dignitaries, invitees, and my dear students, representatives of the print and electronic media. We deem it an honor and a privilege to extend a most cordial welcome to His Excellency Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam to Osmania Medical College, one of the reputed centers of medical education in India. Our civilization, said India's second president and globally renowned philosopher statesman, Dr. Radhakrishnan, has been shaped by the seed and the scientist. We are fortunate today to have as our chief guest Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, former President of India, and a rare combination of a seer, a scientist, and a statesman, upholding the ideals of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru that a scientist must have the vision of a seer and the compassion of a saint. For more than half a century, Dr. Abdul Kalam has been a source of strength and inspiration to all sections of the people of the world's largest democracy and to all institutions and centers of knowledge engaged in the task of building new India. No Indian is so widely respected across the length and breadth of India as Dr. Abdul Kalam, and young minds are ignited by his inspiration into a great nation by 2020. The great scientist who has helped India to become a giant in space and defense research and a modern advanced technology in rural India. Sir, your contribution to medical research for the alleviation of human suffering in India will be remembered by posterity with grateful admiration, particularly because of the new challenges in the field of medical education and public health. The biggest challenge facing the humanity in the 21st century is that both medicine and disease have developed a respect for wealth in a nation where majority both alleviate their problems. Sir, on this memorable occasion, your famous words come to my mind that the nation is bigger than the individual and that our sweat will transform developing India into a developed India, and that education and healthcare in which the medical professionals are engaged will contribute in that direction. In our humble work, we are always inspired by your message that as a scientist you are guided by three qualities: knowledge, sweat, and perseverance. And on behalf of all my colleagues in the Department of Medical Education, I assure you, sir, that our medical fraternity will ceaselessly endeavor to strive to uphold the ideals we have set for India of 2020. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I now request our Principal Secretary for Health, Medical and Family Welfare, Dr. L.V. Subramaniam, sir, to spare a few words for us.
The chief guest for today's function, Honorable Professor Abdul Kalam ji, the Principal Dr. Putta Srinivas, Dr. Shanta Rao, the Director of Medical Education, Dr. Venkatesh, Additional Director of Medical Education, Osmania Medical College, for organizing this event. OSMECON, as we call it, should be a wonderful path on which every student of medical sciences must certainly tread and try to learn even as they are pursuing their search for excellence in medical education. We all know how we revere and affectionately connect ourselves to Sri Abdul Kalam ji. All his books have been a pathfinder for many, many students across the country. So bringing an ideal citizen of India as Dr. Abdul Kalam to a function like this I think the Osmania Medical College students have done a wonderful service to the entire medical fraternity. What we all cherish and what we look forward to is having such ideal citizens in our society who can motivate us, who can give us that message, not as a precept, but something which is oozing out of practice. This country has always believed in people who always spoke as what they walked, or what they walked they spoke. We never saw or appreciated that dichotomy. Must congratulate all of you. You are the cream of the society. You are the hope of this country. So what are the values? What are the values that you must cherish? What is the future that you must dream? These are things which you gather on a daily basis as you walk into the portals of your college and you go back to your hostel or where you belong to. Each step you take, you are rededicating yourself for building this country, to build a society where human values, ethical values, moral values again regain their supremacy. We are all very fortunate that we also have Sri Tiwari ji here, who has been, along with Sri Kalam ji, giving us various books for us to read and to automatically reflect on those thoughts. I picked up one of those books today morning, and we have few words I'm reading in his presence for all the students to explain the problems in the society, for which I think today this OSMECON is a small answer. He goes on to quote anthropologist Margaret Mead, where he talks about the problem of the modern society. And I'm quoting Mrs. Margaret Mead, where she says, "Nobody has ever before asked the nuclear family to live all by itself in a box the way we do, with no relatives, no support. We are put it in an impossible situation," I unquote. So we are all existing in boxes today. When we live in this box, we are cut out from the outside world. No fresh air comes into this box. No ventilation is there in the box. Now how do multiple and build a common vision of what your future is going to be? I wish you all the very best, and I thank you for your valuable time. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Here's the moment we have all been so eagerly waiting for. We have amidst us a great Indian scientist and administrator who served as 11th president of our country, a person who has taken India to heights unknown before. We kindly request His Excellency Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, sir, former President of India, to enlighten us with his words of wisdom.
Friends, good morning to all of you. You know, when I see in this auditorium about 800 medical students from different parts of the country, I was asking myself what they will do in life. 800 medical students, what they will do, I asked myself. Then I got an answer. Answer is like this. Every one of you, when you graduated, after 5 years internship, 1 year, with all this difficult period, you will be a medical doctor. Medical doctor has got for minimum 40 years service. He doesn't retire. Medical doctor doesn't retire. So in this 40 years service, you will see minimum, because my medical experts tell me, Minimum they will see 100,000 patients. That means 1 lakh. Imagine 800 into 1 lakh. 800 lakh patient in your hand. But will you do it perfectly? Will you? Will you? Will you not introduce diagnostic pain? What is diagnostic pain? What is diagnostic pain? When the patient comes to the doctor, he says, I've got stomach problem. And immediately doctor prescribes. Go for blood check, urinary check, scan in the stomach, like that 10-15 tests. When he pays the money for diagnostic, it's very heavy bill. So instead of curing the pain, you are introducing what's called diagnostic pain. So all of you today, you are taking your oaths. You are ready? I will not, in my medical period, will introduce any diagnostic pain. Okay, good guys, you are all. Friends, I would like to greet Sri Subramaniam, Principal Secretary, Health and Family Welfare Department, Dr. Sandarao, Director of Medical Education, Dr. Venkatesh, Additional Director, P. Srinivas, Professor P. Srinivas, Principal Osmania Medical College, all the upstairs fellows he managed, and Paripulavi. I don't know, professors, doctors, participants. Today morning, a beautiful day, a third year MBBS student at Tejaswini, her name is Tejaswini, future doctor. What a Bharatanatyam way. So I am very happy to see all you doctor students, that not only you can treat people, you can treat with compassion, because you have artist among you. Art and medicine, when they join together, you will create good human beings. Okay? Agreed? Friends, I am indeed very happy to participate Undergraduate Medical Conference held at the Osmania Medical College, Hyderabad. My greetings to the principal, faculty, students of Osmania Medical College for taking such a beautiful initiative. It has an important game for promoting medical research among undergraduate medical students. Research is very important. I understand Osmania Medical College is the only medical college in India where each medical specialty has a separate training hospital. I am very happy to see large number of undergraduate medicos, including delegates and faculty. I was thinking what thoughts I can share with you, dear young friends, what thought I can share with you. I was thinking that I have addressed 16 million youth. At least 1/10 will be the medical graduates. Now, I asked them, what is the subject for next 15-20 minutes I can talk. I have selected topic, what I will be remembered for. What I will be? What I will be? That's the topic I'm going to touch. Because each one of you, when you remove the pain of the patient, you are remembered. Remember that. No other profession that gives such a divine happiness. You remove the pain and immediately patient can communicate to you. Thank you, he will say. So friends, in your such type of mission, That's why I have selected a topic, what I will be remembered for. What is the topic? Because I'm going to ask you something to do with that subject. Now, I want to tell you an experience. Friends, I would like to share with you one experience which I had in the year in 2010. I was taking a class for 72 students, both graduate and postgraduate at Gatton College of Business and Economics, Lexington, USA. We used to have 30 minutes earmarked for discussion on every class. 30 minutes, that is nearly half the time, 30 minutes, we have a question and answers. One day a course participant, her name is Stephanie, she's a postgraduate student, asked me an out-of-box question. She asked, Mr. Kalam, yesterday night I was reading one of your books. Kalam, you have done many tasks according to the book. Tell us, one task, this girl asked me, tell us one task that gave you bliss, not happiness. The highest order, happiness, the highest order of the happiness is bliss. She asked a very tough question. How to answer? It's a very important question for a student. Let me share with you all, friends. I told her, when we launched in 1980, the India's first satellite launch vehicle, we felt happy. I felt happy. My team felt happy. So it gave us a lot of happiness. India was happy. In 1989, when Agni reached a target of 2,000 kilometers, that also gave a lot of happiness. And a different organization, different people, different leaders. So I explained to her, this gave me very good happiness. Happiness, very good happiness. Then I told her, in 1998, in May, the temperature was 52 degrees, 52 degrees. Can you imagine? You are half the temperature you are sitting here. 52 in desert of Rajasthan. We were there. And that day, India became a nuclear weapon state. That also, higher order of happiness. But this girl is not satisfied. I wanted to be bliss. You are not giving me bliss. No, that's a student quality. Always student. They want answer, correct answer to the question. Then I told her, we generated 500 people, generated India 2020 vision, and how to make India an economically developed nation. Prime Minister announced in 2000 that we will make India an economically developed nation by 2020. It was a great joy. All of us felt happy. The whole team which worked day and night felt happy. Now friends, these are the issues. But still, I have not answered the girl, the student I have not answered. Because I can see her face. I told them, what is the bliss in a human being? When you get the bliss, in Hyderabad, I have worked with, in the Nizam Institute of Medical Science those days, Professor Prasad was the orthopedic surgeon there. He's my friend. Now he is the care hospital. One day I invited him to come to my laboratory in Hyderabad, in RC, in the DRDL. Professor Prasad came there. He's a famous surgeon for orthopedic surgeon. And he saw some of the products what you have made for missiles. One product is called heat shield. When the Agni fly with a Mach number of 15 times the sound speed, it cannot stand the temperature. Outside temperature will be about 4000 degree Kelvin. It will be burning, it's a flame. So for that we developed a material. It's called carbon-carbon material and carbon composites. Very light. At elevated temperature, it increases the strength. And we flew in the Agni. It was a successful program. When Professor Prasad lifted the heat shield so light, he told me, what Kalam you are doing? You come to my hospital, I tell you a problem, I'll give you a problem, he said. I went to his hospital, board, Nizam, Mr. Medical Cell, orthopedic ward. In the orthopedic ward, there were 20 young fellows. As soon as we entered, they used calipers. Till then, caliper did not wear it, so heavy. As soon as they saw the doctor, immediately they started wearing the calipers. It weighs 4 kilograms. Imagine a child has to carry 4 kilograms. Then Professor Prasad told me, Kalam, with your missile technology, with our collaboration, medical collaboration, why not we make a caliper lighter so that the children can become normal? You worked very hard. 2 weeks, 3 weeks you worked hard. When the children were fitted with all these lighter calipers, they started running, not walking. They started running. This the parents saw that, particularly mothers, when they saw their children that they cannot move and they are running, and the tears I saw, that tears gave me the bliss. Friends, the Hyderabad is a fantastic place. I don't know whether you realize you have got a medical college, got 5-star hospitals, 3rd-star hospital and 2-star hospital. Everything is available in our country. Okay? And there are big R&D organizations and big industries. All combination you have in the Hyderabad and around. So I am going to give you a story. Another story, medical story. So it's like this. One day, I was traveling Delhi to Dehradun by non-stop Shatabdi train. About a decade ago. When I was traveling, I was reading a book. Name of the book is Man the Unknown. Man the, you have to hear me properly. Man the Unknown. It's written by Dr. Alexis Carroll. Dr. Alexis Carroll is a doctor, medical doctor. He became a professor. And he wrote a book, Man the Unknown. For the book, he got a Nobel Prize. What did he say in the book? In the book he said, we doctors normally consider patient as a mechanical system. We look at him as body. We are not looking at his mind when we are treating. So, human being is not a mechanical system or inordinate system. It's an integrated system, psychology and physiology. Do you do the psychology in your classes? So there's a problem. For that book, because first time he revealed in USA how the doctors, our doctors may be quite different. Treats only patient body, they treat the body. But all the diseases if you see, is injected by the mind. A pain starts, signal has to go from the brain, and neuron activities have to indicate that. So I was reading the book first time, man, fantastic. All of you medical graduate, medical students, every one of you should read Man the Unknown by Dr. Alexikar. At that time, when I was absorbed in the book, somebody came. Kalam sir, I want to talk to you. Yes sir, you can talk to me. There was a seat by my side, so I asked him to sit down. He said, his name is Jitish, different convent. My name is Jitish, I'm a government staff. You know, normally people have 3 arteries. 2 of my arteries got blocked. My doctors said that I have to go through bypass surgery or angioplasty I have to go through. No, I don't have money to pay so much angioplasty, angioplasty. It got 3 to 4 lakhs in those days. So he came to know from the newspaper, there's a Raju Kalam stent is being used for, in the experimental basis. Met Professor Somaraju, I don't know whether he's here, Professor Somaraju, and then got free treatment with our stent, using our stent. So, Mr. Kalam, I am carrying 2 of your stents in my body, he said. That's why I want to thank you, sir. Friends, why I am saying this true story, I want to tell you. The professors, maybe medical professors can be there. Medical administrators may be there. And medical student agent and medical students are there. Remember, you have an opportunity. 90% of your equipment, what you use in the hospital. 90% of the material what is used for patients. All are important. All are important. Today, you have to take a decision. I will work with engineers. I will work to R&D laboratories. I will make some of the unique tools and equipment indigenized. Such a wow mistake. Okay? Will you do? Okay. I visualize Osmania Medical College collaborate with one of the engineering colleges and research laboratory to develop innovative device and system by harnessing both medical and engineering communities of the country. You should think big and you can achieve it, I want to tell you that. So let me now share a few words. Since you are doing a medicine, this is the only area there is no negotiation. Excellence in the profession, whether you are a surgery man or general physicist, everywhere what is needed? Excellence. What is excellence? Medicine. Excellence in thinking and action is foundation for any mission, particularly for medical research. What is excellence? Friends, you all belong to a youth community which stand for a culture of excellence. Moreover, excellence is not by accident. It's a process where an individual or an organization or a nation continuously strives to better oneself. The performance standards are set by themselves. They work on their dreams. With focus and are prepared to take calculated risk and do not deterred by failures as they move toward their dreams. Then step up their dreams as they attempt to reach the original target. They strive to work their potential. In the process, they increase their performance, thereby multiplying further their potential, and is an unending life cycle phenomenon. They are not in competition with anyone else but themselves, but yourself. That is the culture of excellence. I am sure each one of you are upstairs and downstairs, to become a unique with culture of excellence. Now let us visualize how a dynamic healthcare center or a hospital should be. Wherever you go, even though you may just start in the beginning, in the 40 years of your medical career, you have a lot of opportunity to improve the hospital to the great. Now, my visualization, after seeing hundreds of hospitals, hundreds of medical colleges, even abroad and India, I visualize great healthcare center with the following characteristics. Number one, patient is the most important person in the hospital. When the patient enters, the hospital present angelic look, and all the team members of the hospital always wear smiles. Smile doesn't cost anything. By adapting green building for all modern efficient tasks, the choice of the power source solar, wind and biofuel. The hospital premises are totally noise-free. All the test reports and treatment schedule get attached to a database of the patient through electronic medical record without the need of the patient or the relatives to the search of the reports. The database is updated, authenticated every hour. Patient is not subjected to diagnostic patient is not subject to just now you took a oath. The surrounding of the hospital are green with full of trees, with seasonal flowers and pleasant wall paintings. It engages children, it engages grown-up patients also. Further expansion of the hospital is vertical mode, leading to a fast movement of the patient and doctor for medical treatment instead of spread beliefs. There is no case of hospital-induced infection. There is no case of hospital-induced infection to the patient due to biocontamination. This is a very serious problem, biocontamination. The patient feels that the best place to get treated. The hospital is fully IT enabled, seeking expert medical advice on unique cases. The daily medical conference attended by the chief of the hospital, doctors, nurses, and relatives of patients of unique cases reviews problem of the patient and find integrated solution. What is love here? Now friends, I have talked about primary health centers. All the primary, India has got thousands of primary health centers. Wherever there are multiple villages, 600,000 villages are there. 700 million people there. Unfortunately, primary health center is not a good shape, except some states. So all the primary centers in the country have to be reformed and operational with the leadership of the doctors. Now, all the 800 guys who are here, if I ask you how many of you go to the rural area, you will be silent. You will not answer me that question. But what is needed? I am going to give you a story. How a doctor, MBBS doctor, decided that I will go to a tribal area. Take up the tribal, if you give, you will not have happiness. So now I am going to tell you one person which I know closely. He is an ophthalmologist. I have known Dr. G. Venkateswamy for over 3 decades. He is known for his silent contribution and bringing life to thousands of people. He himself has done about 100,000 operations. Cardiology, management. He has established network of around the hospital and also the mobile clinics. He has created many leaders in the field who are spread in various parts of the world. Whichever eye hospital I visited in India, I met number of people who have been trained by Dr. Venkateswamy's institution. It was amazing to see how even in his 80s, he was radiating enthusiasm, perseverance for realizing the mission. Friends, Dr. Venkateswamy implemented his principle. This is very important, all you young graduates, you must realize, to be graduates. Dr. Venkateswamy implemented his principle that Aravind Hospital must provide services to reach rich and poor alike. He will treat them rich and poor alike. Yet the eye care facility must be financially supported. Entire Aravind eye care system conducting an average 800 eye surgeries per day. And watch what I'm saying. They are providing for every 30 paid patients free treatment for 70 patients. Paid patient 30, that is 100, 70 free, 30 they charge. The world has recognized Aravind's contribution. Recently, I was happy to see many researchers for different parts of the world as partners while inaugurating Venkateswamy Research Center at Madurai. The life of Dr. Venkateswamy gives the message to all of us, and particularly the aspiring medical graduate, how commitment to a vision can make a mission happen. Friend, now I am going to give a very interesting, he is another friend of mine. Friends, in the circumstances environment in our country, it was inspiring to see how a doctor has put all his dreams in mainstreaming tribal citizens of Karnataka for the last 25 years through Vivekananda Grijana Kalyan Kendra at BR Hills near Mysore, 200 kilometers away from Mysore. When I visited BR Hills in 1998 and subsequently 2006, I could see the substantial development in that area. I could see new tribal hospital, roads and education, environment, above all learning capacity of the tribal citizen have been increased with the technology resource center as a base. Dr. H. Sudarshan, the societal transformation. The mission which has started has spread to many parts of the country, including Andaman, Nicobar Islands and Arunachal Pradesh. Dr. Sudarshan and his team have been selecting difficult region and making a difference to the people that he can by their way. And which was started in a small hut. He started a small hut in the tribal area. The nation needs thousands of Dr. Sudarshan. But what goes wrong should not frighten you. You become the captain of the problem, defeat the problem and succeed. French Institute of Health in US survey found, Institute of Health in US survey found, I want to tell you, communicate to you, that 95,000 deaths occur per year in the United States due to medical errors. That is the way you treat, the way you diagnose. They have established 95,000 deaths occur per year in the United States. Though this information can be debated, the information found to be very, very disturbing. We have now no statistics in India. It was recognized there is a need for change in approach in Medicare to improve the safety and quality care of the patients. In this connection, it was felt that it is important to train the doctors, nurses, paramedics, and technicians, and everyone connected with Medicare. Modern hospital is a very complex organization. You are managing the pain, and there are challenges ahead to improve the safety of the patients. Quality Medicare is possible only when people work together as a team. Recently, a seminar was conducted in Johns Hopkins where there was a brainstorming session between the doctors, medical care personnel, patients. Patients were invited there. patient and the relatives of the patient, which brought up all the factors very clear. And we very happy to our super specialty hospitals and government hospitals conduct such type of a review periodically in the combined meeting of doctors, nurses, and paramedical staff, and also patient, critical patients. I am telling this to the medical community because this type of integrated conference has been conducted after the occurrence of a tragic incident at Johns Hopkins Hospital. What is a tragic incident? A child was lost because of judgment in their diagnosis. The mother of the child, they said, CD. Mother of the child briefed the whole incident to the combined gathering of the hospital team of Johns Hopkins. It was a moving experience of the mother. There is a CD in which my friend has sent me, operative, operative, and post-operative and recovery period large number of sophisticated instruments and monitoring system are used. In this scenario, experience of treatment and the problems have been shared together on a fixed days of week and results documented, it will become a teaching wealth for cardiac care specialists. Now friends, almost I have reached a conclusion. Friends, in conclusion, Rinpoche is the chief monk in Kathmandu, Nepal, and a medical researcher. He is a medical researcher, monk and medical researcher. Can you imagine that? After nearly a kilometer walk in Kathmandu, I reached the White Kumbha, where the chief monk and his disciples were waiting to receive him. After instruction, chief monk said, "Let us go to a study room and laboratory." I followed him. He climbed the first floor, second floor, third floor, fourth floor, fifth floor, just like a boy. Probably the lifestyle has a positive impact on the mind and body. All along I was following and following. When I reached his chamber, I saw a laboratory, a spiritual environment overlooking the Himalayas. What's the journey from Kathmandu to Delhi? This book gives 6 important virtues which a medical practitioner like you, future medical practitioner like you, should possess toward their patient. What are the 6? Remember the book name, Medicine and Compassion. Medicine, a small book, Medicine and Compassion, and by Rinpoche, Monk Rinpoche is the author. He says, the doctors should have 6 virtues who are going to practice. First virtue is generosity. Their heart is very generous. Second virtue is pure ethics. No negotiation on ethics. Ethics is a very important in your whole. If you made a mistake, you have to say you have done a mistake. Third one is tolerance. Tolerance, when you enter the ward, full of pain. Everywhere pain for a doctor witnessing every day. That means you have to have a quality of tolerance. Fifth is perseverance. You don't give up the patient. Patient may give up or his family give up. Doctor never gives up. So persevere. Fifth is elevating, cultivating a pure concentration. Sixth virtue is intelligent. That means continuously update with knowledge. Medical field, so much expanding every day. And you have to update it continuously, lifelong learner. So virtue, the 6th virtue will be intelligent. And these virtues will empower the caregivers to remain heart. I am sure the medical community assembled here practice all the 6 virtues as a habit while dealing with the needy patients. This itself is a great example of synergy between mind, body and medicine. Now friends, conclusion. Since I am in the midst of young future doctors of 800 followers, I would like to put forth a thought to all your mind. What would you like me remembered for? What would you like to be remembered for? Millions of doctors come out throughout the world. but few doctors are remembered. And so friends, would you like to be remembered for? You have to evolve yourself and shape your life. You should write it on a page. Today you are going to do. You write it on a page and discuss in your workshop what you have written. You have to evolve yourself. What would you like to be remembered for? Then you should write it on a page. The page may be a very important page in the book of human history. You will be remembered for creating that one page in the history of the nation. Whether the page is the page of evolution of new technological system for treatment, the page of innovation and way of working, or the page of creating action-oriented vision for the people of, or the page of triumphing over diseases which have afflicted humanity for ages, or the page of contributing towards inclusive growth of the nation in a time-bound manner. You can write today, and if you send me my mail, apj@abdulkalam.com, apj@abdulkalam.com. If you send some of your thoughts, what I will remember for, if it's a great idea, I will correspond with you and send them up. So my best wish to all the members of Osmania Medical College and all the graduates who come from outside, success in the mission of providing quality and cost-effective health care. Now friends, young friends, are you patient enough? Are you patient enough to take a oath, doctor oath? You are ready? Okay, you are good guys. I love my medical profession. Yeah, noble mission. Is it not? Yes or no?
Yes.
I will follow the motto. Follow the motto. Let my care. Remove the pain. No, my. Remove the pain and bring smiles. Will you do it? I will always radiate cheer to give confidence to the patients and their families. I will be a lifelong learner. I will practice what I learn. I will train my team to be competent. I will deliver quality care with high standard, irrespective of whom I am treating. Not big boss, small boss at all, okay? You treat all same. I will not introduce diagnostic failure. I will, very important, I will work with integrity and succeed with integrity. My national flag flies in my heart. I will bring glory to my nation. Thank you friends, you are all very excellent. Who have come from different parts at Osmania College. You are to introduce yourself. You are a student. You are a student.
Yes, sir.
Where from?
I'm from Osmania Medical College.
Which year you are?
2012 batch.
Which
First year, I'm so sorry. First year.
Fantastic girl you are. Now, tell me, when we become a doctor, what's your mission?
I will try to serve the people who are needy. And before serving the needy, I'll first treat many people so that I'll have many diagnosis cases. I'll improve my experiences. And I'll not introduce diagnostic pain.
You are a nice girl. What's the question?
Sir, as regards brain drain, do you think restrictions should be applied to every profession? Is it possible, sir?
See, I personally believe there is nothing like brain drain. Okay? Nothing like brain drain. Because There are 25 million, minimum 25 to 30 million Indians. They have gone, crossed the ocean, either for knowledge or either for wealth, okay? And some of them become the citizens of that country. For centuries it has happened. So in a globalized world, now we are living the globalized world. The student will move from different parts of the country. Similarly, students going to move from other parts of the world. It's happening. Indian colleges and institutions have got thousands of students from abroad also. So this movement of going for knowledge and wealth, it's an important phenomenon in the world, okay? You can't avoid that. You can, democratic country, you cannot avoid. Okay, next question.
Finally, sir.
What area you want to specialize, CMD?
It's actually, my aim is just to serve the people, just to make them feel comfortable. It's not exactly any profession, but I've chosen this because from the younger age, I always dreamed to become a doctor.
Okay.
Whatever the stream
You are
I
from
go
which
into,
place? Which place?
Hyderabad, sir.
Hyderabad. City man. You are a city man.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
My question is, sir, we as Indians every day, we glorify the celebrities and cricketer stars, but we barely acknowledge the Jawans and Kisans. It's really heartbreaking for me to make such a statement. I just want to, the younger India here just wants to hear your opinion and how could we rectify the same?
How to?
Rectify the same.
How to?
Rectify the same.
What is the problem? And the first portion I missed.
So it is.
You keep this follow and speak.
Yes, sir. We glorify the cricketers and celebrities every day, sir. We glorify the cricketers and celebrities.
Our role models.
We consider them right now. That is right. But we hardly acknowledge our Jawans and Kisans. It's really heartbreaking. As a leader, we just want to listen your opinion. And how do we rectify this?
Well, I personally believe, see, I can give my experience. For example, when I was a 10-year fellow, 1940, British India, British were ruling at that time. I had a teacher. When he comes to the class, his name is Subramania Iyer. I saw he was radiating knowledge. Okay? He was radiating knowledge and also radiating purity of life. India will do it. You see this light. You see the light. When you see the light, you remember a person. Light and bulb. Whom do you remember? Thomas Alva Edison, isn't it? So why do you remember? Because they are unique. Okay? These unique people, I have made a study of unique people. They had 4 qualities. Number 1, they had a high aim in life. Small aim is a crime. Number 2, they continuously acquire the knowledge. Number 3, they had the hard work. Number 4, perseverance. They are not afraid of the problem. For a doctor, it's very important. Perseverance means problem should not become your captain. You should become the captain of the problem. Defeat the problem and solve. I have some books for friends. My mail apj@abdulkalam.com. apj@abdulkalam.com. Any questions on the lecture? My lecture is in the website www.abdulkalam.com. Any question you have, send me a question, 24 hours, you will get the reply. Okay? Now, I have set of books for Osmania Medical College library.
Our rendition of OSMECON 13 has been published in the form of a souvenir to live as an everlasting memory. The souvenir was an arduous task accomplished by Team OSMECON. It contains 46 case report presentations, 40 research paper presentations and 30 poster presentations. I now humbly request His Excellency Dr. APJ Kalam sir to release the OSMECON 2013 slogan.
I request Abdul Kalam sir to accept as a token of gratitude from our side a portrait painted by Pratyusha. I request Abdul Kalam sir to release the cover page of our magazine Darpan.
నా కూర్చోనే కూర్చో
I request our principal sir to present a moment to Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam sir. Principal Secretary of Health, Mental and Family Welfare, Dr. L.V. Subramanian sir, Director of Medical Education, Dr. G. Shanda Rao sir, Additional Director of Medical Education, Professor Venkatesh, Principal Puta Srinivas sir, and Faculty Advisor, Pariplavi ma'am. Now we have a concluding speech by Raghav Shetty.
He's hosting over 400 delegates from over 10 states from across the country. I feel honored to have the opportunity to thank Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, who has graciously accepted our invitation to inaugurate this function. His Excellency has also visited us in the past, urging us to take strides in medical research. We hope that his word will help the medical fraternity to take bold steps in the future by nurturing our life with values and ethics. We'd like to express our deepest thanks to the Director of Medical Education, Dr. Shanda Rao Garu, Additional Director of Medical Education, K. Venkatesh Garu, our Principal, Dr. Puta Srinivas, and our Faculty Coordinator, Dr. Pariplavi Garu, for their active and continued support to this conference. We also thank Professor Arun Tiwari for facilitating this event. Our vision for OSMECON is to make it a conference of thoughts and ideas to invite within us the blend of Karma Yoga and compassion, which resonates the spirit of our college motto, sincerity, service, and sacrifice. We shall now open the curtains of this conference and conclude the inauguration ceremony with the national anthem. Jai Hind.
Vindhya Himachala Yamuna Ganga Uchchala Jaladhi Taranga Tava Shubha Name Jahe Tava Shubha Shisha Mahe Gahe Tava Jaya Gatha
So here's the ready? Ready, sir? So one more, sir, one more. Come back. మేడం మీరు కొంచెం ఇక్కడ వచ్చేసేయండి వెనకాల ఉన్నారు రోల్ కనిపిస్తుంది కొంచెం రెడీ సార్ లుక్ ఎట్ హియర్ మ్యామ్ రెడీ థ్యాంక్ యూ ఒకసారి yes sir yes sir yes yes sir